the North Cat, baby, I'm a boss. Carolina barbecue sauce with the slaw. I'm the safe, the cellar, and the vault. I'm the best, the effect, and the cause. I'm the law.
There you go. There you go. We are moments away now, ladies and gentlemen, here from our final game of the day. And it's not only that, but it's our final game of week 2 as well. We are now 40 games deep here into the PUBG Europe League, and we will round out game number 40 with Erangel again. Get your popcorn, get your sodas, or beverages, because that's what they call it in America, sodas. That's not exactly relevant for here. As we go into the PUBG Europe League game number 40, let's head over to Sims and D-Man for all the action one final time.
Thank you very much, guys. And yes, here we go. The final game of the week. And the final game of week 2. 40 matches. Oh, my word. That's a horrible plane. That is a horrible plane. That's going to cause some interesting drops to start with. We're probably going to see 2 down onto Sosnovka. Maybe even more. And maybe Froz's wildest dream will come true. Actually, I think it was Martin that wanted to see Sosnovka. But this is a possibility.
There is. We haven't seen it yet, but if there's ever going to be a chance, it'd have to be now, because this is the final week of
it's the deepest plane.
I say final week. It's the final day of week number 2. We've still got a full week left after this of phase number 1, so we've got all the time in the world. I mean, it's ironic that we've had an island circle on Miramar before we've had what you would class an island circle on Erangel. It's surprising. I
mean, we're now 20... Well, we'll see where this one goes, but this is our 20th Erangel match. And if we don't see a Sosnovka circle, that's some pretty big stats, considering, just trying to think back to PGI qualifiers in Leicester. My word, we must have had about 10 of them back-to-back, I reckon. It was insane stuff, but they're continuing round. They're coming right on the back of, I think, maybe Crowcrowd have put the secret CIS call out.
You see, there's not... Really, I mean, they've clearly heard something there, because they've all turned around. Oh, return fire comes through.
G2 just got the shot. That's from Pachinki.
That's a decent bit of range.
That's from Pachinki.
That's a proper decent bit of range. Now, Na'Vi is in a bit of a struggle. If someone kicks off early, feel free just to interject and take it over, but I want to keep an eye on Na'Vi myself, because...
Set's getting shot in the back from M19. You were talking about them. Here comes Dream for you, flushing out Rustamar. Squeaky tries to get the shot, but he's got one to his right as well. Has to be on that one. Dream for you just goes down low. Mikaz tries to cook it out, managed to goes down. Kemba and Voxic, so that's the Knights and Jokers. They're clashing now down in the south. The Squeaky comes out with a big finish. And, well, the kill leader, who was being challenged by the cheek of Reels, will just take his crown for the end of the week, it seems, unless Reels can go off here.
So Na'Vi rotated, but the white caught up with them and moved ahead of the game. Pachinki's now pretty much all but been pushed out. Faze are sitting center alongside Windstrike. Windstrike don't have much ground to play with, but Faze most certainly do. They have 2 to 3 little compounds that they can work across. Both of them are level 2s and have eye lines on a multitude of different angles, especially off the people coming out of Pachinki. You'll have G2 will be able to play the church area. Meanwhile, this fight's about to unfold.
TSM and Vitality, yeah, they've gone for the crate actually at TSM, but I think they're completely unawares that Vitality were on the ridge line. G2, they're going to have to, they're playing edge at the moment. The church is still on the edge of the circle, so you can see FaZe Clan in the distance there as well.
You know what's going to happen here. Na'Vi are going to pull up. We might have a 3-way. TSM are currently at a crate right on the edge of the white alongside Vitality, who are eyeballing them up, but Na'Vi are directly behind them.
And Knights are coming in as well.
Yep.
Oh my God, the hill of Pachinki.
I think we're going to have a 4-way.
Yeah, this could get messy on there. Red Diamonds and Team Liquid are trading blows. The Jokers have kind of leapfrogged ahead of Team Liquid. But yeah, the hillside of Pachinki is where we should try and get a vision, and that's what we're going to do. Kramer runs him over and then gets finished off by Trade, and the Knights just abusing Sadovnik there as they go play on through. Reels has pulled up. He wants to get involved. You can see the kill feed. It is going wild. Red Diamonds are getting the third party on Vitality, and Vitality are just getting smashed left, right, and center. They didn't know what's just hit them.
Yeah, unfortunate for Reels, he got tagged up pretty hard in the vehicle and was forced to get out or die. He got his health back. He did what he could. Vitality, though, they don't realize that Recrent's lingering on the other side of this hill. He spots them. Narcissus initially gets tagged up. Shadow should be able to fly over that and give the support that he needs.
He's the last man for Na'Vi now, as Pokemon, they just got flushed out by Vitality as well. Reels is also down, so Vitality came out in good stead for that fight as they back away. But the problem is they're out of position. Ents will fall. 15th place for them. They were engaged in a big fight in the north there, and that has not gone their way. And now NIP and M19 also beginning to clash on the northern side. On the south side, we're still seeing this Vitality battle going through. Red Diamonds also moved on. They're fighting Team Liquid off in the distance as everybody looks for position. DA and Raise Your Edge also clashing on the edges of the chopsticks.
M19 held their ground and finished up all the players that were left over, moving their way out of the terrain that I kind of spoke about earlier on. Now they have to fight NIP for that heavy ground. Wanted comes in with a blow to a beautiful death. He takes a bullet to the brain from the Kar 98. Red Diamonds, though, they're pushing rather aggressively here onto Team Liquid.
Yeah.
They can do one or two things. They can either get involved in this, clean them out, make sure their back is completely clear so they can advance, or they can just hold them at gunpoint, keep them pinned in that, but in doing so, you're going to lose ammunition, you're going to lose smokes, you're going to use quite a lot of utility to keep that fight contained.
TSM also engaged in Vitality, so what's this, a three-way or four fights right now? So you got M19 and NIP in the top, so we're trying to cover what we can. It's just chaos right now. Team Liquid and Red Diamonds kind of disengaged. TSM kind of backing away a little bit. They've got Recurrent behind them as well from Na'Vi. And the Knights also taking some pot shots. That's the Tracer Fire you can see going over the top right now.
Ooh, that
nade is perfect. Gustav's just going to eat that one straight in the teeth from Jazza, giving him a bit of a sandwich. Jazza will catch him down, and well, TSM are going to fall here.
Yeah,
that's not looking good.
All that came off the back of pretty much the Knights relocate.
Oh, but the Diamonds! Look at the Red Diamonds coming behind Vitality. Jazza, the last man standing. Red Diamonds coming over the brow of the hill, and Vitality just smashed in the back while they're engaged with TSM. Third parties continuing. Team Liquid could benefit from this one because that means they've been disengaged upon, as it's going to allow them a chance to move. Teams that are benefiting from this circle, the circle has updated, is once again Windstrike sitting in a fantastic compound. The Joker's in the ditch, and Faze Clan who have yet to move. Wookie going for it, looking for Jazza. Jazza spraying down. Michael will get him. And now TSM, they might be able to get team players back on their feet, but the blue is right on them.
Drayden takes one out of the vehicle and says, you know what, I'll take that as well. I need an Uber to get the hell out of here because I'm getting shot in the back. Natas Vincia down in 12th position. TSM might be able to get themselves back in this one. Raise Your Edge. They want to finish off the remnants of Digital Athletics, clear this out to keep the compound and keep moving forward. Directly center of this circle, we got Windstrike, we've got the Jokers. Not quite Faze Clan. They pick Drayden up, finish him off. That's a nice cheeky steal for them. Out goes his body, tries to run away. That's a clean sweep there for Raise Your Edge.
G2
the Red
sweeping
Diamonds,
through.
though, still trying to go at it against TSM in the distance.
Yeah, they're trying to... Oh, well, TSM are just going to get over the hill. I don't know. They managed to get everyone back on their feet. It allowed Team Liquid to get 4 back up, by the way, as well. So they're going to get out alive. G2 are just continuing to flush around and finish M19 off. Faze are stealing what they can. They have not had to move yet.
Oh, no.
They've cleaned out TSM, and they just cleaned out the Knights. They got them both in one there. Look at that. It's just a clean straight shot. Easy.
And this all comes back pretty much with them having the lines of sight and having that height advantage. They can see so many angles from those compounds. They can watch the north, the west, the south, and just like that, they're starting to pick up kills. M19 now have to fall to the whip of G2.
Oh.
Here come the bullets.
It's
simple for Brexico.
I mean, it's G2 that got the kills, but it's not just them that were shooting. Raise Your Edge, Windstrike, and Faze were all taking shots on this hillside. So now G2 are going to get caught in a crossfire.
Bullets.
There's the Tracer Fire. It's Star Wars on the hill.
They have to make a big push here. 3 teams have an eye line on them.
Smoke.
Blues on the back. What can you really do? Look at this. Everyone is laying into him. It's like 3 points up there, boys. Take what you can.
Free kills. Faze Clan's the nearest to them. Remember, G2 and Faze, they both pulled up in Pachinki. Faze chose to just stick on the outskirts and go for this compound. Windstrike had a 2-2 where Raise Your Edge were. They had 2 in this compound as well, so they chose that. Is a very strong compound. They both hold, actually, Raise Your Edge and Windstrike. While this is all playing out, the Jokers are still sat quite happily in a ditch, untouched. Red Diamonds on the hillside as well.
Look
the
at that
circle, oh, it's a big shift. G2 eating nades from Faze, trying to return fire.
Grenades go off. gives them a bit of respite for now, but ubah's getting up close and personal.
Razor Edge is stealing them, though. Look at that.
The thing is, though, now they've knocked them, ubah might just be able to clean them.
Razor Edge keep cleaning them up. There's another one, Brexco. Razor Edge are nicking all these kills at the moment. Fast Rail's going for it in a car. What are you thinking? He's going straight in, trying to dash around. The circle did shift their direction. We'll see if it works out for him. Another stolen away for Razor Edge there. And Faze are going to be so angry with what just happened. Razor Edge nicking all those kills. Razor Edge have to go for it, though. Where Fast Rail got to, the rest of his team are going to try and join him because they're outside the circle. Down the south, this is where it could play out next. Team Liquid have to take on Red Diamonds on the hill. They just got to knock.
There's no way that they can get into the center, or even get into the circle, should I say, without taking this fight. How do they approach it? James is there. He's got the initial information. Someone's hiding around the rock. He goes for the lunge, but I tell you what, the grenade. Best of Luck had it dead to rights, looking down the barrel, picks up initial one, and that's the first stop.
It's interesting. It's playing into, like, nades are too strong. Nades are too strong. So now people are just running openly with a nade, trying to just toss it at people.
And he sat there with an AR, waiting for him to do that.
There, yeah, and then we'll just smash you down with an AR. Aduzi's got a beautiful flank here. He's going to come down, finish James off, and he may even get around the side and get Samty as well. Samty's going to get himself the heal off. If he did manage to finish pin off, so it's mutually assured. But look what's coming behind them. The Jokers are sweeping around to get involved in this. The Team Liquid are going to get sandwiched from behind. Kemba catches one. Jemty gets taken down. Now they're in all sorts of trouble as Aitzy continues to flank around. The Finn's trying to come up the hill, but it's not working out. Samty gets the spray down. The headshot comes in, and now the Jokers will get involved. They're just watching it play out.
There was a potential that the Jokers actually might have saved Team Liquid, but they opted to go for the fight instead. They could have gone further and got behind Red Diamonds. The Red Diamonds committed to the cause. They pushed back. Liquid were allowed to push up. Ibiza, last man standing. He's creeping. If he gets this kill, it would be huge. It allows to go into a one-on-one versus Best of Luck, but he might just deny this to the blue. First aid kit will come through. Then he'll be allowed to push up further. It's a slow-moving circle. He will be able to outrun this, but the pace of the game is fast, and I don't think he's going to be that fast enough.
Snark's just sent it in the middle, by the way. He's managed to get away from that one. Ibby will go down. Best Luck catches him, and now the CIS regions will face each other as the Jokers and Red Diamonds try to clash. Jokers want to get position. Snark just charged into the middle once again. They've been sending it on these bikes a couple of times. It's kind of worked out for him. He's got this angle onto Windstrike. Here's the kills you can see at the moment. 5 for Faze, 2 for Jokers. Razor Edge with 7. They've been collected. They stole 3 from Faze Clan, remember. That could have been very different scoreline for them. And the Red Diamonds, they've got 5. How they've managed to keep so many alive, but look at them pushing on the hillside.
This is the thing, because of the topography of this location where they are, they can take this individual battle and leave everyone up north to do their own thing. No one else can see them. No one else can get any kind of line of sight onto Aitzy. Off angle, holds it down. There's 1, there's 2. He's committed to the cause. We'll get the push. The refrag's there. What can the Tab do? He finds 1. The second one's up the hill, and it's going to be in a one-on-one.
Best Luck's trying to run away from this one. Faze Clan might get involved because they're going to have an angle on him. They're moving into the circle. You can see it has adapted and moved, and Faze Clan have moved for that central position. This is where Faze Clan come alive. Let's see if it works out for them, because the Faze of old would have dominated this circle. Now they're running straight towards Best of Luck. We want to look towards him. D-Mash is caught out as well. Best of Luck will go down, so that's the Diamonds out in 5th place as Faze look to try and take control of the circle.
This is super clever. They've sent 3. They've sent the sniffer dogs out, find out what's going on. They've left mxey back, who is eyelining up all of Razor Edge. That came from across the map. That was an insta-flush and a knock. Fuzzface picks up 1. mxey still getting this information, still feeding it back to the 3 Terror squad on top of the hill.
Oh, that's going to be Windstrike. They're trying to creep outside their house. It's a horrible compound. Once it pulls you away from you and you don't have the hillside control, you're in all sorts of trouble. Snark also getting picked off. He was the central circle, so it looks like Razor Edge are going to fall here. Faze Clan have them dead to rights. Wanted will go down. That just leaves Cup of Magic, I believe. Fast Rail alive in the distance. Now Kemba trying to confirm it. They're trying to steal these kills away. Fast Rail doing what he can. He's even in the blue. He doesn't care. He's just trying to get a kill before he dies. But he will go down. Razor Edge eliminated in 4th place. And now Faze look to try and take more control. But the Jokers are nicking the kills. They haven't got a win yet. This could be their time with 3 alive.
Tixu. Not much he can do, to be honest with you, but he could spoil someone's day. Just 1 knock onto either side. One of these teams could ruin it for everybody. Nades are going in. Once they clear it out, they then have to face the powerhouse that is Faze Clan.
Look at the movement from Faze Clan. Aitzy and Fuzzface have gone
super aware.
Right on the south. mxey and ubah, they've grouped, so they're going 2-2 either side. Tab gets Tixu down.
Right, game on.
And
Here
we've seen this a few times. Faze versus the Jokers. And it's Faze that came out on top last time, but this time, oh, mxey has himself an angle. That's the information they needed. So Aitzy and Fuzzface are going to come up on a 2v2. We want to look down their direction if possible. Here we go. This is it. Kemba and Dimash going for it over the hill.
They're forcing them to split, which is good. The Tab's watching the north end, but it comes down to Aitzy and Fuzzface to be able to hold that back lines. Kemba's shooting making so much noise. They now know exactly where he is.
Dimash gets on Fuzzface. Aitzy's there. Dimash is going to get the flush. Comes out. Aitzy gets him back down. It's a quick reply. But now it's Kemba and Aitzy. Ubah moves in to try and help out. Tab still up in the circle. It's a number advantage in Faze. And that's going to be Aitzy flushing one down. 10 kills for Faze.
Come his way to leave Ubah up top just to be able to hold back the Tab. And they are spreading across this map, and they do know that there's only one real position that they can go to next. Because of how that blue is up against the white, they're going to be flooded back pretty much perpendicular to the west side of the circle. And I like how they're holding this. They're leaving the north completely clear. Ubah, it's small enough to kind of at least keep a tabs on it. But with two down south, if they can just single-handedly single one out, it's a 4-3-man rush.
It's amazing to think the Jokers have yet to pick up a win because they've been in second position in this sort of same standoff so many times. They are the #1 CIS team in the league right now. They are the highest ranked team, but they've still yet to find that chicken dinner. Them and M19 are the only teams yet to get a win. But Faze Clan with 10 kills, this could be a massive confidence boost and really set the league up, in all honesty, going into that final week. If we were to see Faze pick up the victory here with 20+ points, they're still 2 alive, so we could see a huge victory. Or will the Jokers, for the first time, get themselves a win? Kemba and Tab, don't write them off. They're phenomenal players.
And what a way to get a win. Outnumbered, outmanned, and outgunned.
Look at mxey. He's going up on that rock.
Faze Clan as well on a Faze Sunday. Like you say, Lee, they are 2 individual fraggers, and they can aim. They can bloody shoot when they want to.
8 kills for the team, and 7 of them with these 2 guys.
The initial nades will come through. See if they can fish something out of the water.
There's nothing for Jokers. They've got no utility at all. No smokes, no frags.
If they had a sniper, you could try and go for a pick, but I just think with how small this circle is, it's just too much. They have the height advantage, right? They have the high ground.
mxey saw, I think it was Kemba down there. Just caught a glimpse on him. Aitzy gets a tab on it towards him. There we go. Kemba spotted by mxey. Standing on that rock. Such a bold play, but now they're forced to fight. They're forced to move. Tree cover is what they require. Kemba gets a good spray down, but he doesn't manage to make them connect. Tab gets caught out. Ubah gets him, and now it's down to Kemba. They know where he is. They're going to try and swamp his position, and Faze Clan pick up the win at the end of the week. I'm pretty sure it was the same last week as well. It's a 22-point round as well with 12 kills.